I'm Eddie Winslow, one of the ministers here at Trinity Gardens Church of Christ. I want to talk to you in this moment with the master presentation, talk about a personal prayer life. It's not long after you become a believer that you are taught and you grow up to understand that a personal prayer life is critical to your growth as a believer. Also, it's a different kind of prayer life than what folk were accustomed to seeing in first century Jerusalem. And so I want to use as a text today, Matthew the 6th chapter, verses 5 and 6. And when thou prayest, this is Jesus talking, thou shalt not be as the hypocrites, for they love to pray standing in the synagogues and in the corners of the streets, that they may be seen of men. Verily I say unto you, they have their reward. But thou, when thou prayest, enter into thy closet, and when thou hast shut the door, pray to thy Father which is in secret, and thy Father which is in secret shall reward thee openly. Jesus does a contrast here. He talks about the way the Pharisees, the hypocrites, pray. And he says that when they pray, what they do is they try to find a visible place. I call it prime time prayers, is that they want to be seen. Now he says, now when they are seen by men, when they get the attention of men, he says, that's the answer to their prayer. That's the only thing that's going to happen with their prayer. But then it's as if he turns to the disciples. He said, now, but you, when you pray, he says, go into your closet, and when you have shut the door, pray to your Father in secret, and your Father will reward you openly. There's a couple of things here that I want you to see. First of all, he says, when you pray, not if you pray. So you need a time to pray. When is it that you meet with God? Many saints throughout the ages, they said early in the morning. When is it that you meet with God? And so he says, now you go into your closet. Where is it that you meet with God? So you need a time to pray. You need a place to pray. There's a place that I've designated where I meet God, and a time in the morning. But then he says this, and it's very important. He said, it needs to be private. It's between you and God. You're not talking to God and communing with God so you can impress people. So I say you need a time to pray. You need a place to pray. You need privacy when you pray. And God, who hears and sees you in privacy, shall give you impact publicly. God bless you. We'll see you next time.